Hey guys, today I'm excited to talk to you about the new movie Love Lies Bleeding. Now, this film is from A24. It's very much an A24 film and it comes out to theaters on March 8th. Now, it stars Kristen Stewart, who is always phenomenal and she's just exceptional in this as well. And Katie M. O'Brien, who you might know from The Mandalorian. She was fantastic in The Mandalorian, absolutely commanding during her scenes, gave me chills, was phenomenal. And then, if you think she was good in The Mandalorian, she's incredible in Love Lies Bleeding. She's so good. Her and Kristen Stewart together are phenomenal, of course, but boy, does she really command and demand attention when she is on screen. She has a very complicated character named Jackie, who's an ambitious wannabe bodybuilder. She's on her way to Vegas for a competition. She stops in this small town and just happens to meet Kristen Stewart's character, whose name is Lou. She is the manager employee of a gym and called Crater Gym, and the two of them instantly kind of have this pull towards each other. They go hot and heavy real quick, the two of them. And then how do I put this without getting into massive spoilers? They're not really great for each other. Their relationship kind of becomes violent, not really with one another, but violence starts to surround them. There's jealousy. Of course, Jackie's character, or Jackie, I should say, Katie's character, Jackie, isn't very good at managing her emotions. She kind of flies off the handle very quickly, which becomes exasperated because of certain events and certain things that are happening. And then it just becomes insane. Now, Lou's family is a crime family. Her dad, who's played by Ed Harris, who's also incredible, is like the head of a crime family, basically, right? The two of them are estranged. They don't really talk. You don't really know why. Of course, they eventually get into that. But obviously, you have a crime boss for a dad and crazy stuff's going on around you. He's going to end up being involved. So that's kind of where the story goes. I also really, really, really have to mention the performance by who I will always call Coltrane from Scrubs, but Dave Franco. He plays JJ in this. He's so good, so easy to hate, literally right from the first moment you see him, which the guy, let's admit it, right? He's got this boyish charm and good looks about him, which they do try to dull down with this horrendous mullet. But he's very easy to not like in this, which is hard for him because I think in real life he's such a likable, nice human being, and he's always played, for the most part. I guess Coltrane wasn't really the nicest guy, but usually these guys have a lot of heart, right? His characters. And this guy's just a complete dick. I'm not going to lie. He's an awful human being. So it's very easy to hate him pretty much right from the start. And things go bananas. You guys, the entire third act is absolutely bonkers. Off the wall bananas. But this movie, pretty much right from the start, Love Lies Bleeding, it feels like I've called it a drug trip on an adrenaline rush, right? It's insane. You're like, what is going on? There's very few moments that are grounded. Most are off the wall. It's gory and almost so gory that you're like, they made this just to shock people. They made this so nasty just to have people's jaws on the floor. and I think that they accomplished that for sure. It's gory, it's violent, it's insane. But then there's some moments that are so intimate, especially some moments between Jackie and Lou that are there, of course, so that we get to see their relationship and we understand them and have their feelings for each other. But it almost feels like you're a voyeur, looking in and watching stuff you really were never meant to see. So it's a little bit uncomfortable. So there's some uncomfortable moments in that you're like, I feel like I shouldn't be watching this moment between them. This is intense, intimate situations. And then there's the uncomfortable moments oh my God, the gore. They just literally, they went there. That was bananas. But in the third act, there's this one moment. People are calling it the She-Hulk moment. It's, I don't even know how to describe it with words. That is where the movie lost me. I was like, I don't know what's real, what's not real, what's happening. This is insane. I was kind of digging the story. I will say the plot's kind of all over the place for a while, but it does always tend to find its way back. But the third act, I was like, you lost me. I don't know what's happening. But because of the incredible performances, the ending, there's funny moments, the very end when the credits are rolling, there's something happening in the background and I was cracking up. But I don't know I don't know if I loved this movie. I wanted to love this movie. The cast is amazing. The performances are incredible. It's funny. It's gory, which I love gore. If you guys have been around me for a while, you know that. I love like intense, crazy, bonkers, bananas moments. And this movie absolutely has that. I give it a 3 out of 5 because I did enjoy it. I don't know when I'll revisit it. Or if I'll revisit it, but I enjoyed the overall story. Like I said, it kind of goes almost too off the rails even for me in the end, which says a lot. But you have to, like, everybody that's in this is so good. The aesthetic of this movie is insane. The sound is bananas. The costuming is great. It goes almost too bonkers at the end. And like I said, I was kind of like, and you lost me. But I was entertained. So you know what? 3 out of 5. You guys let me know if you're excited for Love Lies Bleeding down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you guys can check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks. I'll see you next time.